Hi, thank you for connecting with me to my channel. So I'm trying to do weekly live sessions to talk about different topics, and also if you have live Q&A, so you have any questions, you can always join me every Saturday around 7 p.m. Sydney time. So what I'll do is each time I will discuss some topics and then you can ask your question. So if you miss out the live session, you can always type your question in the comments and then I'll get back to you. So today we are going to talk about how to break through the financial barrier effectively. So because when I doing this energy work from time to time, I come across people asking how to when can I break through, my financial situation. And I know lots of people they are struggling financially. And I was also into that period of time that I feel stuck. We always have most of people have certain periods and come across they feel like they can't move on or they can't get what they expected in return, in terms of what their passion, their work, and then I think like everyone else, you everyone wants to do something from your passion, but in the same time you can have a reward financially. So today what we're going to do, I'm going to explain how can we make this quantum leap, or you can say to break through the financial barriers more efficiently, for effectively. And I'm going to just sort of explaining energetically how it's working behind. So hopefully from this explanation, it helps people to understand how can they work efficient way to improve their situation in terms of especially in the financial aspect. So if you've been watching my other video talking about, because I did some manifestation video, especially last year. If you watch some of my videos, and I was talking about when you do this manifestation, is involving our consciousness, our subconsciousness, and super consciousness. So basically, what we're able to in terms of the financial flow is you can say there are three levels involved. So we have like a super, yeah, like a human consciousness. Oh, so try to make a, so for example, if this is the tip, it's like a tip of the iceberg. What we're able to see in this part is more like our conscious mind, our conscious mind. And then we know this one probably you can say 5%, in terms of in this existence. And then you would say, people can, lots of people that do some explanation that selling 95%, what we manifest also from this subconscious mind. And then after all, conscious mind and subconscious mind, what's actually more powerful is the subconscious mind, which is, we say, okay, for example, maybe a different color. Super conscious, super consciousness. Super consciousness. So whatever we're doing here is actually super consciousness in charge. So from time to time, people, if some people like to do readings, so that to find out what's happening, why I can't I don't have financial flow, or I come across like, it's just not coming, the money in terms of, and we know, we try to not to think about in terms of money, because money itself, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just like it's all more trapping people in that sort of lack. So I would really encourage people to think about like your passion, and then how to make your passion more flow. Because when you really live your purpose in that way, and then I think it will come naturally. But we can actually have some ways to make it more efficient. So what I try to explain here is, sorry. So what to explain here is, if you looking at, I try to explain in other video about our, like we have this creation field. And for example, if our creation field is in here, and then from the creation, it's like a infinity. You can create so many, lots of many possibilities. And then in, as a human being, as our subconscious mind, whatever is operating is more in like this field. So what we call this field is like a 3D, like 3D, some people say 4D, and sometimes, people, they're trying to upgrade to the 5D. And here you hear is people talking about law of attraction. So law of attraction, this cosmos. But unfortunately, because we know, as I explained in other video, if you want to know more details, you can always go back to the previous video I explained about the superconscious connection activation explained. So in this, so this is the field. You can say this is the cosmos that we've been trying to sort out our day-to-day life, like our physical experience, everything, without realizing their limitation. And that's why we choose experience here. So when you look for solutions, most people can only think about what can we do here, and that's in limitation itself. Or sometimes people might go for reading, and they might see into certain timelines. Oh, because of certain lives, something happened, and then because of that, and then you did. They might find one stream of timeline, or maybe two, or give you some explanation. But does it really help you with solving the problem? Not necessary, because it's all related to the energy connected behind. So what I'm trying to introduce everyone today is about this, the importance of this super consciousness. Super consciousness is not in this contaminate cosmos. So this is, you can say, this is where our higher self resides. And in this area, there are also other consciousness fields. So through the work that I am introduced to everyone, because I have personal transformational experience since I received Nikola Tesla course last year. And like everyone, I'm still evolving. And in this process, I really want to introduce whoever resonates from like the experience I'm sharing, and I'm welcome you to join me in this journey, because I've been through before I was involved with some religion experience, some spiritual groups, and I learned so many things, but then I realized most of them are really here. It's more like in here. So now I'm trying to have more understanding, and also bring with my another team member, Mima. We are trying to bring more information and make it available to the public, the information from this field. And that's why next Saturday, singing time, we're going to have a super consciousness activation group session. which is I try to explain how it works in other video, but it's also related our topic today because from here, when we connect to our super consciousness, and then we can ask, because if you ask anyone, we all have our own Akash record. It can be planetary on the Earth. It could be the galaxy in the universe, because we can be traveling in different planet, different galaxy, and with so many different lifetime, or it's all happening at the same time, but we now in this timeline, in this physical form, in this existence. So whatever our experience, and it's all recorded in our Akash. So when you asking someone, you would know it best for yourself in regards to your higher self. Like, because everyone, you really, this work is really about empower yourself. And this process is actually helping you to access your higher self. And then you can figure out the solution because it's not from someone else. You don't really need rely on, someone have a like a sneak peek of some timeline of your experience here, but it's more like you going there, and you can be the consciousness of the earth Akash, or the consciousness of the galactic Akash, or the consciousness of the universe Akash. So from this field, there are other consciousness is assisting us in terms of your through your connecting to your higher self, and then try to figure out how what the problem is and how you want to manifest in this life. And sometimes could be, some energy is not connected for what you want to achieve. And then in this group session, it's actually helping you to clearing out this path. It's very powerful because I have this personal experience ever since I did the Tesla course last year. Suddenly I have so busy with working hours, and then as I explained in other video, I never expected I'll be going to New York. So after 4 months, I start get in 4 months time I had this funding. I went to New York, and I ended up stay within Nikola Tesla's room. So it's quite never expected, but this is just my personal experience. I try to explain, share with everyone that how powerful if you find the right tool, if you find the right resources, they're helping you to solve your problem, And when if for example, if in real life, if you have any problems, you always go to the key person, the department who is in charge. So the same thing, if you are having financial situation, and who should ask? You're not asking someone, random people, say, please tell me when can I can have financial freedom. No one can really tell you, because you need to access through your higher self, and then through that they will is connected to that's why there is a cache is recording of everything, and then through that they will be assisting you to see what's the problem, and then they do the clearing or do the connection. Like if you try to, for example, try to apply for some job, but you always get rejected. So what happened is in this session is actually help to connect with the energy, with the location. And so it's helping you to get a job, and then you can have financial flow. So it worked that way. So you have to go to the key person or the key department who has the key to sort out the problem. So it's working in this realm. Instead of going here, you might can find, in certain, because you did something, and because of this, and so, here, of course, sometimes it works. It really depending on the individual. But if you really try to work more efficiently, this is the place where we should go. And this is why I really try to introduce to people to sort of opening up, to take this opportunity to receive the work in this realm. And this is what is gonna happen on that next Saturday. So what's happening is we're going to have connection through some exercise, and we will be connected, our human consciousness, which is most people still in this realm. So then you will be connected to your higher self, which is also part of the super consciousness. And then through there, you'll be able to see, for example, like observe yourself. And for example, you can observe yourself, like how the vibration energy work in the light body, like Makaba, that sort of exercise. And then after that, we're gonna have some individual time. Every participant, you can have asking one question. So if you can say, I want to break through my financial blockage, or have more flow. And then in this session, through Mima's voice, she will be connecting. Like, of course, we will be exercise. You'll be helping you to connect with herself, and then through there will be you can hear the actual conversation from super consciousness of your higher self and to the related department. For example, if you need to talk to the consciousness of Akash. So whoever consciousness they are, come and help assist you with your problem, they will step forward. So that's why we cannot predict who's coming. But as long as you have this intention, and then during the work, you will show up. So through that, then you'll be able to find out what's the core problem or what needs to be done. And then, because this is not the group work, the session only find out the problem. It's also helping you with the solution energetically. So this is a really good opportunity for you to, like, not only to connect to your higher self, which is in this realm, and also helping, assisting you, whatever you need in this realm. And because we all have our dreams, our passion, and some people even want to find what's my life purpose. People can be so confused. So this is also a good opportunity. Some people, they can ask me, can you tell me what's my life purpose? And actually, no one can really tell you, because no one can really answer for yourself. But when you connect it to your higher self in this super consciousness field, you can get the most accurate answer from your higher self in this realm. So I just try to emphasize how exciting this work can help people in so many different ways. And this is only the beginning, because later on I'll try to explain, because energy work is very abstract, and therefore I try to use more visual. It's just kind of concept, but just helping out people to understand how it works. So if you still have any questions or any comments, you're more than welcome to leave in the chat section, and I will get back to you whenever I see it. So so basically, this is what I'm trying to bring out, let you know, let everyone know today. This tool is available there for you to access. So after this, I will leave the link, which is linked to my website, where you can find the group session information. And also from March and April, we're going to have weekly group sessions. That's why every week, Saturday, or Australia Sydney time, around this time, like 7 o'clock ish, I try to be, around this time. So I will be sort of introducing what we're gonna do each week. Just give you some deeper understanding of the significance of this work. And we still sort of building up more like foundation this year because it is can be new for lots of people. It's also new for me as well because I think you probably don't find people from other place. You can actually have so many consciousness in from this super conscious from this field come to helping dealing with our, we can say, ascension, releasing, all these different, aspects. It can be our mental, physical, emotional, all the aspects. As people are more awakened, but you don't want to still keep trapping, staying here. Personally, I want to go here after this lifetime. I want to explore more. I think I have enough here, and that's my passion to bring this work, offer this like this platform to get introduced to people who feel resonate with you. And please subscribe my channel, and I will bring out more information out in the weekly videos. So that's my aim, my goal. So thank you for connecting with me today, and please like and share my video so it can help more people get to know this energy work. And please also visit the website, which I'll be in the description section. Later on, I will put it up, where you can claim the free gift from Nikola Tesla's room, where I visited last year. It's so amazing, the energy there. So sometimes I can put the music, put out the video, help me to fall asleep. Sometimes, I found sometimes you got have to so many things to deal with, and it's actually a good music help people to relaxing, clearing, and even sleep. Right. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.